welcome to Culture Check, the game show where there's only one rule. Know it or
get checked.
That's right, I'm Sandra Babu-Boateng, and today, 3 contestants are stepping up to prove just how much they really know about the world around us. But here's the catch. 4 rounds, 3 contestants, 1 winner. And if they can survive the challenge, they'll earn a coveted spot in the winner's circle and a chance to come back and defend their title. So let's meet today's contestants.
Hello, my name is Tafara Naomi, and I am here for Culture Check. I came all the way from Central New Jersey, and I'm excited to get checked. No. To check someone? Absolutely. What I do for a living, I am a pediatric nurse, and I've been so for 15 years. One fun fact about me is that I am a self-proclaimed Jeopardy champion. I am feeling incredibly confident about today's game. I love Jeopardy. I love answering trivia questions, and so who gonna check me, boo?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Ebenezer up here, aka Easy Lips, aka EB, from Bronx, New York. I'm a biomedical research associate, personal trainer / strength and conditioning coach, and the CEO of Easy Lips. A fun fact about me is that your boy was born in Italy, so I'm extra foreign. I'm very confident about today's game. You know, sometimes you gotta go in the game just expecting the best. You know, sometimes if you don't know, you gotta act like you do know. So may the best man win.
What's up, family? It's back at it again with your boy Kwabizi, aka Kwabna. Just glad to be here right now with you guys, and I'm from the BX, Bronx, New York. Well, right now I go to school to become to further my education, to becoming an educator, and I currently work with kids at the same time. One fun fact about me is that I hate to lose, so this is definitely gonna be something where I need to win. I'm very confident. If I don't win, something is wrong somewhere.
All right, contestants, are we ready to play?
Yeah!
Hey! All right, welcome to round 1, the culture mix. Now, this round will test basic knowledge of cultural trends, geopolitics, entertainment, and fun facts. Now, contestants, you already know the rules, right?
Yes.
All right, but let's remind our viewers. This round is all open-ended questions. Each question is worth 5 points. The first contestant to hit the buzzer has 5 seconds to answer. If they answer incorrectly, another contestant has an opportunity to steal for the full 5 points. There's only 1 steal opportunity per question. Now, it gets interesting because at my discretion, I may ask a bonus question at any time. And bonus questions are worth 10 points. That's right. So pay attention because you never know when it's coming. All right, that's it. Everybody got the rules?
Yeah.
Great. Let's play. Question number 1. Which African country became the first on the continent to host the FIFA World Cup? Ebenezer?
South Africa.
All right, let's check it. And that is correct. Woo! Okay, so here's what you should know. South Africa made history as the first African host nation. The tournament is universally remembered for its vibrant energy, the colorful buzz of vuvuzela horns, and Shakira's iconic global anthem,
Waka waka.
Waka Waka. That is right. Question number 2. Rio de Janeiro hosts the biggest carnival on earth. But which West African spiritual traditions directly inspired the music, dance, and floats of this Brazilian mega festival? Ebenezer?
Soca?
Let's check it. That is incorrect. Do we have a steal? Tafara?
Carnival?
Ooh. Let's check it. And that is also incorrect. The correct answer is actually Yoruba. Yeah, Yoruba, and Central African Bantu traditions. So here's what you should know about that. We all know over 4 million enslaved Africans were taken to Brazil. And there they preserved their culture by blending their traditional deities into Catholic festivals, creating the samba and carnival rhythms that we see today. Were you surprised by that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Question number 3. Are we ready?
Yes.
Sure.
Internet slang like child, period, and bussin' dominates TikTok and Twitter. But what is the official linguistic name for this foundational Black American dialect? Tafara?
Ebonics.
All right, let's check it. That is incorrect. Do we have a steal? All right. The correct answer is AAVE. AAVE, yeah, so AAVE is a complex rule-governed dialect with its own grammatical structure. Now, Gen Z pop culture, I believe all of you are Gen Z, right? So, Gen Z pop culture often treats it like internet slang, but it's actually a rich cultural heritage passed down for generations. Yeah, so what do you think about that? You didn't know?
That's something you learn every day.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, question number 4. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Which nation holds the title of being the very first African country to successfully launch a satellite into space? I think I saw your buzzer first, Kwa.
South Africa.
Ooh. Okay, let's check it. That is incorrect. Do we have a steal? Okay. The correct answer is Egypt. Egypt. Why did you think it was South Africa?
I just had to think of like the countries that maybe were a bit advanced
Yeah.
at its time. So it was either that or Egypt.
Well, you were pretty close because South Africa is actually the second country.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so you were pretty close. But here's what you should also know. On April 28th, 1998, Egypt successfully launched NowSat 101, a telecommunications satellite, making it the first African nation to enter Earth's orbit. And South Africa followed in 1999, and Nigeria joined them in 2003.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Question number 5. Ghana famously launched the Year of Return to invite the global diaspora back to Ghana, marking 400 years since the first enslaved Africans arrived in which specific U.S. state? Eben?
Washington, D.C.
Ooh. All right. Let's check it. And that is incorrect. Do we have a steal? Okay, Kwa?
Virginia.
Ooh, let's check it. And that is correct. Yay, woo, okay. That single moment in 2019 brought over 500,000 visitors to Ghana, the Year of Return. It sparked a massive multi-billion-dollar global movement of Black travelers reconnecting with their roots. Okay? All right, question number 6. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The unstoppable global sound of Amapiano blends deep house, jazz, and lounge music. But in which specific country's townships did this genre originate? I think I saw Ebenezer first.
South Africa.
All right, let's check it. And that is correct, yeah. Easy one, easy one. All right, great job. So Amapiano literally translates to the pianos. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You know that? Okay. It is in what language though?
Yeah.
Okay, in Zulu. In Zulu. And it started as an underground township sound around 2012 and has now, as we all know, completely conquered global festival stages.
Yes, it has.
That's the history of Amapiano. Are you ready for question number 7?
Yes, we are.
This is a good one, okay? And this is one of those questions that tend to get a little bit personal. Food connects the entire diaspora, but the legendary Jollof Rice Wars, a friendly online culinary battle over who makes the best version, primarily rages between which two West Tafara? I think I saw you.
Nigeria and Ghana.
All right, let's check it. Oh, and she is correct. She is correct. Here's what you should know. While Nigeria and Ghana fight for the crown, the dish actually originated. Bonus points if you can tell me where it originated from. I think I saw Kwa Ferris Kwa.
Senegal.
Yes, and that is 10 points.
There we go.
10 points for Kwa. Good one there. Nice one. So yes, it originated with the Wolof people in Senegal. That's actually where the name comes from. Jollof, Wolof people in Senegal. No matter who makes it, is the ultimate diaspora comfort food, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Yes, although Ghana makes the best one. Okay, question number 8. Are we ready?
Yes, we are.
When adjusted for modern inflation, the richest person to ever live in human history was a 14th century ruler of the Mali. Okay, Tafara?
Mansa Musa.
Let's check it. And that is correct. Yes, so let's finish the question. 14th century ruler of the Mali Empire, what was his name? And she is correct. It is Mansa Musa. Here's what you should know. Mansa Musa had a net worth estimated at $400 billion. Can you believe that? Okay, and on his pilgrimage to Mecca, he gave away so much gold in Egypt that he accidentally crippled the local economy for a decade. Did you guys know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, but what do you think about that idea? You know, a lot of historians debate that, whether it was smart or not, right? Showcasing your wealth at that level. What do you guys think about that?
I think it was great. I think that was early humanitarianism. Probably put people who may not have been in a financial strong going in a better situation. So I think that was maybe a humanitarian effort.
Okay, I mean, he gave away a lot of gold. And, you know, a lot of people say that that's what made Africa a target, right? Because everyone was like, who is this guy? And where's all this gold coming from? Okay, let's move on to question number 9. In 2021, Nigerian superstar Burna Boy won a historic Grammy Award for Best Global Music Album. What was the name of this? I think I saw Ibe first. Ibe, yeah? Okay.
African Giant.
All right, let's check it. And that is incorrect. Anybody wants to steal? Steal. Oh, man, okay. The correct answer is Twice as Tall.
Oh my gosh.
But we can definitely see why you think it's, African Giant. Not really. So here's what you should know about that. Executive produced by Diddy and Mama Burna, Twice as Tall debuted at number 1 on the Billboard World Albums chart. This major win solidified Burna Boy's status as a global pioneer of modern Afrobeat music. Yes, it did. Good try, though. Good. You were close, so close. Final question of this round. This should be an easy one for you all. All right, let's see. The traditional brightly patterned fabric known as oh, wow. Ebenezer?
Kente.
Well, that is incorrect. So let's go back to finishing the question, shall we? The traditional brightly patterned fabric known as Ankara or African wax print is a staple of diaspora fashion, yes? But which European nation originally manufactured it? Kwa?
UK.
Ooh, that is incorrect.
Ouch.
Do you have a steal? I'll give you a clue. Oh, go for it.
Okay. Britain?
Oh, that was pretty close. I was going to give you a clue that it is in Europe. But yeah, the correct answer is actually the Netherlands. Yes, the Dutch. Okay. So here's what you should know. Dutch merchants tried to sell mass-produced batik fabrics in Indonesia. So that was the original market. Oh. But it failed, and then they sold them in West Africa instead. And you know, Africans, as we always do, we adopted it, we infused it with local meaning and culture, and we made it globally iconic. That is right. Okay, so that brings us to the end of round 1. So let's check the scores. In the lead is Kwa BZ, who managed to steal a double and got 15 total points from this round. Good job, Kwa BZ. Yeah. Well done.
Don't mean to toot my own horn, but we're trying.
And in second place is, I believe we have a tie in second place with Tafara and Ebenezer at 10 points. So that's where we are. Good job, guys, but it's still anybody's game. We'll be right back.
Hi, everyone. Subscribe to Culture Check now.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Culture Check now.
What's up, everybody? Make sure you subscribe to Culture Check. If you're not subscribing, you're doing something wrong. Make sure you subscribe. Peace.
If you're enjoying Culture Check, make sure to subscribe to our channel and tap the notification bell so you never miss an episode. We've got more culture, more competition, and plenty more chances to get checked. Let's get back to the game. All right, we're back with round 2. Round 1 was really great. Contestants, what did you think about round 1? Was it difficult? Was it what you expected?
I'm still mad about the Burna Boy question. Burna, if you've seen this, I apologize.
Yes. I'm sure he'll see it. Yeah, that was a tricky one, right?
Yeah, it was.
What other questions surprised you guys?
I think it was just a matter of just knowing, just having knowledge of these things. So I think, sometimes you're going to know, sometimes you're not going to know. So good mix of both worlds. So.
I think it was a little bit difficult, but I will say my treat today would be some jollof rice. I think I earned that. Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you.
I'm with you on that. All right, now it's time for round 2. And this round is where we go deeper. Round 2 is all about history, heritage, influential figures, and the moments that shaped our world. The same rules apply, except that this round is all multiple choice questions. Are you ready to play?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Let's see how much we really know about our roots. Question number 1. Whew, this is an easy one. He spent 27 years in prison on... Tafara?
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela. Okay, it is a question, but it is correct. That is the correct answer. And the question is, he spent 27 years in prison on Robben Island, went on to dismantle apartheid, and became South Africa's first democratically elected Black president. And his name is
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela. Great. That's 5 points for Tafara. Good job. Question. Oh, well, you should know about that. Mandela chose forgiveness and reconciliation over revenge, uniting a deeply fractured nation and proving that resilience can quite literally reshape the world. Yeah?
Yep.
Question number 2. Across Ghana, Jamaica, and the broader Caribbean, folklore centers around a clever, shape-shifting spider who uses wit and mischief to outsmart oppressors. What is this character's name? A. Shaka. B. Anansi. Kwa.
B. Anansi.
And that is correct. Yes, Anansi. So Anansi traveled across the Atlantic in the minds of enslaved people. But these stories became a secret blueprint for survival, teaching listeners how the small and powerless could outfox the strong. That's right. All right. Question number 3. Known as the Black Wall Street for its thriving, self-sufficient ecosystem of Black-owned banks, hotels, and luxury stores, which Oklahoma neighborhood was tragically destroyed? Ooh. What?
Tulsa.
And that is correct. Tulsa. So Tulsa was tragically destroyed during a horrific racist massacre in 1921. Here's what you should know. Greenwood proved that economic independence was entirely possible despite Jim Crow oppression, and following its tragic destruction, the true scale of the massacre was intentionally buried and left out of American history textbooks for decades. But now we know the history, right?
Yeah.
Now, because of shows like Culture Check.
Yeah.
That is right. Okay, question number 4. Are we ready?
Yes.
9 months before Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat in Montgomery, which brave 15-year-old... wow, nice one. Yes.
Colvette.
Ooh, and that is correct. Good job. Yes. So the question was, which brave 15-year-old Black teenager got through the first person arrested for refusing to move to the back of the bus? And it is Claudette. Now, history often overlooks Claudette because A civil rights leader felt that a pregnant teenager wouldn't be the ideal face, right, for the media campaign. But Claudette's raw courage sparked the legal battle that ended bus segregation. Great one, great one. Did anybody major in science here? Oh, you did.
Bioscience, right?
This should be an easy one.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. In 1951, scientists took cancer cells from a young black tobacco farmer. Yes, Tafara.
Hicks. Oh, last name Hicks. Ugh.
Okay, that is incorrect. So since you didn't wait for me to finish the question, I'm not going to go back. Finish the question. You can wait for me to finish the multiple choice. But here is the question in full. In 1951, scientists took cancer cells from a young black tobacco farmer without her knowledge. Those immortal cells, known as HeLa, paved the way for polio vaccines and gene mapping. What was her name? A. Henrietta Lacks. B. Katherine Johnson. C. Ida Wells. D. Sojourner Truth. I think I said Benita first.
Hey,
The name? Do you remember the name?
I forgot the name.
All right, Henrietta Lacks. I'll give it to you.
Henrietta.
Hey, Henrietta Lacks. That is, you knew it. You knew it. I did. You can wait for the full question.
That's gonna haunt me. That's gonna haunt me. Rest in peace.
No? Henrietta's cells have been bought and sold by corporations for billions of dollars. Yes, sparking massive modern debates about medical ethics, exploitation, and the unsung contributions of Black bodies to science.
Yeah.
Question number 6. The wealthiest colony in the Caribbean completely overthrew its colonial masters in 1804, making it the first independent nation in Latin America and the world's first free Black republic. Who hit the buzzer first? Okay, I believe it was Kwa.
Jamaica.
And that is incorrect. So let's go back to finishing the question, shall we? The wealthiest colony in the Caribbean completely overthrew its colonial masters in 1804, making it the first independent nation in Latin America and the world's first free Black republic. What is this country? Tafara?
Haiti.
And that is correct. Actually, the correct answer is Haiti. Here's what you should know. Led by, you know what? Bonus question if you said so. Who led this revolution?
Toussaint Louverture.
Yes. Woo, give it up for her. Give it up. You
But
know
the question wasn't even asked.
Give it up for her. Yes.
I know it. I know it. I know it. I know that man. Know that man.
Very good. Yes. Where are you from?
So my in-laws are Haitian. So yes, I had to get that question if I wanted to go to Christmas dinner. For real.
Good. But where are you originally?
Oh, Jamaica. I'm my heritage Jamaica. Yes. Originally Jamaica.
All right. So here's what you should know about that. Led by Toussaint Louverture, the Haitian Revolution is the only successful slave revolt in human history. It shattered the myth of European invincibility and changed global politics forever. That is a very, very important piece of history that we need to know, all of us. All right. Question number 7. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Dating back to the days of chattel slavery in the American South, what is the specific term used for the intricate code songs like Wade in the... I think I saw Tafara first.
Negro spirituals.
And that is correct. Wow. Tafara is killing this wrong. Good job. Good job. Negro spirituals. These were not just religious songs. They were practical toolkits. Wade in the Water explicitly told freedom seekers to get into the river so that tracking hounds used by slave catchers would lose their scent. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did.
Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. Let's keep going. Question number 8. Are we ready?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
In 1955, a grieving mother made the conscious decision to hold an open casket.
Oh my gosh. What is his
I feel like I need to give it to him because that
I know his name.
press on the buzzer was very
his
strong.
name. What is his name?
But I
Oh my
believe that
God,
Kwa
I know
actually
his
hit it
name. I know
first,
his
despite
name.
all the efforts. But 5.25. There might be a chance for a steal. Let's
Oh
see.
my God, what is his name? I know his name. Oh, it's in the tip of my tongue. Oh my gosh,
The time is up.
I don't have
Okay, we have an opportunity for a steal. Let me finish reading the question. In 1955, a grieving mother made the courageous decision to hold an open casket funeral for her 14-year-old son who had been brutally lynched in Mississippi. What was his name? A. Emmett Till. You're already out. You're disqualified. I believe I saw Emmett Till.
Dying. Hey, it was right there too. I just.
Right there.
Hey. Finally. Hey.
Finally, yes. So Emmett Till, here's what you should know. Mommy Till Mobley famously said, "Let the world see what they did to my boy." The haunting photographs published in Jet magazine shocked the conscience of the nation and directly forced the civil rights movement into high gear. Also, another very important piece of history that we should know and to never forget. All right, question number 9. Are we ready?
Yes.
Ooh, this is a good one. In 2001, which media mogul and founder of Black entertainment television made history by officially becoming the first African-American billionaire in the United States? Ebenezer?
BT.
Okay, I can go back to actually answer the question at the multiple choice questions. That is incorrect, by the way. The question was, in 2001, which media mogul and founder of Black entertainment television made history by officially becoming the first African-American billionaire in the United States? A. Berry Gordy. B. Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey.
And that is incorrect.
What?
I know.
Can we do it again?
C. Robert L. Johnson.
C. Johnson.
C. Johnson. Yes, and that was an opportunity for a steal, and you all made it so easy for her.
How was it?
Yes, it is Robert L. Johnson. Johnson founded BET in 1980 with a small loan and turned it into a cultural powerhouse, proving to Wall Street that Black media programming possessed massive commercial value. What made you think it was Oprah Winfrey?
I mean, she had her own show for like so many years. I figured after a while, and she was really famous, so I figured she'd probably be the first.
Okay, but do you think she started BET?
No, I don't. Nah, she didn't start BET. I kind of got like, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. No worries. Question number 10, final question of this round. Are we ready?
Yes.
Who is going to pick this up? European empires scrambled to colonize Africa in the late 19th century. But which ancient sovereign nation successfully defeated Italy at the Battle of Adwa to maintain its independence? Tafara?
Ethiopia.
Wow, and that is correct. Give it up for Tafara. This is a sweep. This round was a sweep for Tafara. Well done. The answer is Ethiopia, and here's what you should know. I can sense your frustration. I can sense it. In 1896, Emperor Menelik II led Ethiopian forces to a decisive victory. Because of this, Ethiopia became a global symbol of African sovereignty and Black resistance. Did you know the answer?
I didn't know, but I was just waiting for just to hear everything before I said it. Yeah, you phrased it.
Yeah. Oh man, quite unfortunate. All right. So that brings us to the end of round 2. Okay, so let's check the scores. And in the lead is Tafara, yes, with 50 points. 50 points, great job. That was a sweep for Tafara. She did a great job on that round. And in second place is Quadreezy. It's Quadreezy with 25 points, great job. And in third place, last but not the least, right, is Ebenezer with 20 points. But it can still be anybody's game, okay? It's not over yet. All right, we'll be right back with round 3, the elimination round. All right, welcome to round 3. Round 2 was a sweep for Tafara, yes, who got 50 points from the round. Good job, Tefera. So how do you know so much about history? Was history like your favorite subject in school?
It is, yes. Black history, especially everything Black. So this aligned with things that I find to be important to know.
Yeah, very well. What did you guys think about the round? Ebenezer, start.
Very interesting. I learned a lot. You know, sometimes it's not all about what you know, it's how you know it.
Of course.
You know, so I learned a lot of things and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah. Was there a question that surprised you?
You know, I want to tally back onto the BET question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of tricked you a little bit, right?
Just do the whole vibe off, but you know, we're here.
It's all good. What about you, Kwabrizi?
Well, Tefera kicked our butts, so there's no other way to put it. But very interesting round.
Yeah.
Did learn a lot that I didn't know. So hopefully we can charge it back up for the third round.
Yeah. Did it encourage you to learn more about
Oh, it definitely
history?
did.
Yeah.
It did shock me a lot. That's something I thought I knew, but clearly there's still, work that needs to be
Still a lot to learn. Good. All right. Well, we are now back to round 3, and this round will test your knowledge of current affairs in business, geopolitics, and innovation. How do you feel about this round? Business, innovation?
We'll see.
Well, we'll find out.
What's the verdict feel?
At the end of this round, the contestant with the least points will be eliminated. So this is our elimination round. Now the same rules apply, except that the points are doubled.
Ooh.
Yes, so if you're trailing, this is your chance. Each question is now worth 10 points, which means the bonus question is now 20 points. Ooh, yes. And for this round, we're back to open-ended questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
I am.
All right, let's play. Question number 1, and question number 1 brings us to Nigeria, actually. Which Nigerian multi-billionaire and industrialist officially opened the continent's largest oil refinery in late 2023, shifting West Africa's economic dependence away from European fuel imports? Ebenezer?
Dangote.
And that is correct. Yes, good one. Aliko Dangote. The Dangote refinery in Lagos cost an estimated $19 billion to build. It is designed to process 650,000 barrels of crude oil per day, giving Nigeria the power to refine its own fuel rather than exporting raw oil and importing expensive finished gasoline. What do you guys think about what Dangote is doing in Nigeria and really for the whole of Africa? Any thoughts?
Well, it is a pretty great job.
Yeah.
And I remember when it first started, everybody was like, whoa, this guy's like really huge, and it's definitely pushing a lot of like the trajectory in terms of like how the economy was pushing in Africa. So he's really doing a great thing.
Well, it sure is.
Shout out to Burna Boy. Putting one of his songs, so that's what made me really research on it.
Interesting.
So it's like you learn something new every day, right?
Yeah, you do. That's really interesting. And actually, the Dangote refinery, fun fact, will be IPOing, doing an outgoing IPO this September or sometime this year. The timeline keeps shifting, but it will be the biggest IPO in African history. Wow. The company is now valued at $50 billion.
Wow.
Yeah. So if anyone tells you not to bet on Africa, tell them about Dangote. All right? Okay, question number 2. Are we ready?
Yes.
In 2024, which 3 West African nations officially withdrew from the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, to form their own mutual defense pact known as the Alliance of Sahel States?
He says 3.
Any takers? 3 countries. Oh, time is up. So the correct answer is Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. Have you guys heard of the Alliance of Sahel States?
I just didn't know the 3
You
countries.
didn't know the 3 countries, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. Following military coups in these countries, their relationships with ECOWAS frayed, right? They formed the Alliance of Sahel States to completely reshape the geopolitical alliances of the Sahel region. Which massive American tech company appointed visual effects and tech pioneer John Henry to lead its new, highly publicized global artificial intelligence? Ooh, producer, who hit it first? I think I saw Kwa here. Yeah, Kwa?
Elon Musk.
Okay. So the question was which company, not which person, right? Which massive American tech company appointed visual effects and tech pioneer John Henry to lead its new, highly publicized global AI creative studio in Atlanta? Which company? Tefera?
Tesla?
It is not Tesla. Do you have a steal? Ebenezer? Want to steal?
No, I'm okay.
Just name any of the tech companies. Go for it. Take a shot. Okay, well, I try to help, but the correct answer is Apple.
Oh,
Amazon.
They was in Atlanta?
Yeah.
No. Listen to it. So the question is, which American tech giant appointed this individual, John Henry, who is a pioneer in the Black community, to lead its AI creative studio in Atlanta?
Okay.
Pay attention.
You threw me off.
All right? All right. So you should know tech companies have turned heavily toward Atlanta as a primary hub for Black tech talent. Apple's investments in the region emphasize diversifying the pipeline for AI design and cinematic production software. Okay, question number 4. In 2023, which Caribbean nation officially declared its intention to replace King Charles III as its head of state and transition into a republic? Tefera?
Jamaica.
Jamaica! Oh, I would have, if you didn't know that. That was a good one. Easy one for you. Easy one for you. Jamaica, here's where you should know. Prime Minister Andrew Holness formalized a high-level committee to oversee the constitutional transition away from the British monarchy, an ongoing trend across the Caribbean seeking complete post-colonial sovereignty. What did you think about that move overall, Tefera?
I think it's great. I think it's empowering. I would love to now say the Republic of Jamaica. I can't looking forward to it.
That's right. Absolutely. Okay, great one. Let's keep going. Question number 5. Which African nation has become a global leader in mobile money innovation, largely driven by the massive success and widespread daily use of the M-Pesa platform? No takers for that. The correct answer. What do you guys think it is? Take a guess. Which country is known as the tech hub of Africa?
Nigeria?
It is not Nigeria. I would see why you think Nigeria, but it's not. It is in East Africa.
Kenya?
It's Kenya. Yes, it's Kenya. Sorry, unfortunately, you don't get the points, though, but good one, good ones. Okay, launched by Safaricom in 2007, M-Pesa allows users to deposit, withdraw, and transfer money easily via SMS text messages. It completely bypassed the need for traditional brick-and-mortar banks and became the blueprint for global fintech. You should know. We all should know. All right, question number 6. Are we ready?
Yes.
Which iconic American media mogul and billionaire launched her own television network at Tefera?
Miss Oprah Winfrey.
Miss Oprah Winfrey. That is correct. And to finish the question, and remains one of the world's most influential Black female executives in entertainment television or entertainment history. It is Oprah Winfrey. Rising from poverty in Mississippi, Oprah became the world's first Black female billionaire. Her corporate power extends far beyond her talk show into print, media, television, networks, and major cinematic production companies. Who doesn't know Oprah, right? We all do. Yes, yes. Okay, question number 7. What is the official name of the massive free trade area launched by the African Union to create a single continent-wide market for goods and services, uniting 1.3 billion people? No takers for that? That's a tough one. Yeah. I'll ask the question one more time, producers, if that's okay. What is the official name of the massive free trade area launched by the African Union to create a single continent-wide market for goods and services, uniting 1.3 billion people? All right, the correct answer is the African Continental Free Trade Area. That is the correct answer. Headquartered in Accra, Ghana, the African Continental Free Trade Area seeks to eliminate tariffs on 90% of goods across Africa, and it represents the largest free trade area created since the formation of the WTO. Can you imagine that? What do you guys think about that? This idea of an integrated market,
I think
African market.
Because, at least, America, you have things like NAFTA, or if you go to Europe, you have different type of, like countries that are organized and have those type of things.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it is good that Africa does have something like that is able to come as a unit for when it's, showing stuff like trading and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, any other thoughts?
I agree with him.
All right, great. Question number 8. Ooh, this is a hard one. Which prominent South African jurist served as the chief UN Human Rights Commissioner and later chaired the independent panel investigating global pandemic preparedness? This is a tough one. It's a tough one. Okay, the correct answer is Navy Pillay. Pillay has a historical legal career serving as a defense attorney for anti-apartheid activists in South Africa and later becoming a judge on both the International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda and then the International Criminal Court. That was a hard one. All right, question number 9. Are we ready?
Yes.
Another challenging one. I shouldn't say hard, I should say challenging. Which Ethiopian scientist and AI researcher co-authored the groundbreaking paper on data auditing that exposed massive racial bias in commercial facial recognition software used by tech giants? Yeah, these are hard questions. And the correct answer is Timnit Gebru. Timnit Gebru. Dr. Gebru co-authored the famous gender shade study alongside Joy Bulamwini. The research exposed how artificial intelligence facial recognition algorithms had error rates of up to 35% for darker skinned women compared to less than 1% for lighter skinned men. Wow. What do you guys think about that?
I think that it is why it's so important for diversity, especially when it comes to technological advances. This way, those types of things can be caught in the initial rollout as opposed to it being found out in the aftermath. And so diversity, it's very important.
That's a great answer. Great answer. All right, final question. Question 10. Again, let's remind our viewers that this is the elimination round. So after this round, we will have to say goodbye to one of our contestants. Founded by Tuni and Tunde Adebayo, which British Nigerian venture capital firm? Sorry, I'm looking at his face and I just made headlines for raising millions to back underrepresented Black tech founders across Europe and Africa.
Read it again, please.
Okay, I'll read it again. Founded by Tuni and Tunde Adebayo, which British Nigerian venture capital firm made headlines for raising millions to back underrepresented Black tech founders across Europe and Africa? Yeah, it's a very specific question. All right, the answer is Impact X Capital. Impact S was founded in the UK specifically to counter systemic funding inequalities, as less than 1% of venture capital funding traditionally reaches founders of color or female innovators. Yeah, that was...
Yeah.
Okay, that brings us to the end of round 3. So let's go to our scoreboard to see who we're saying goodbye to. Yes, the person with the least points will be eliminated from the game. Only 2 contestants will move on to the final round. In the lead is Tefera with 70 points. Yes, give it up for Tefera. Well done. And in second place is Ebenezer with 30 points. Give it up for Ebenezer. We now have our 2 finalists. Woo. Well done, well done. Kwam, I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye, but you played a good game. You played a good game. Let's give him a round of applause. Yes, and guess what? You are invited back to play again.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, so we will be seeing him back. Thank you, Kwa.
Thank you.
All right, bye. All
right, buddy.
You can walk off. All right, give it up for Kwa. He did so. All right, finalists. Here we are. How are you feeling?
Very good.
You made it to the final round.
Yes.
Okay, well, we will be right back with round 4, where the stakes are even higher. All right, we'll be back.
Hi, everyone. Subscribe to Culture Check now.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Culture Check now.
What's up, everybody? Make sure you subscribe to Culture Check. If you're not subscribing, you're doing something wrong. Make sure you subscribe. Peace.
If you're enjoying Culture Check, make sure to subscribe to our channel and tap the notification bell so you never miss an episode. We've got more culture, more competition, and plenty more chances to get checked. Let's get back to the game. All right, 3 contestants entered, but only 2 remain. This is the final round. The pressure is higher and the stakes are even bigger. And one of these finalists is about to earn the title of Culture Check Winner. Now, this round works a little differently, so let's remind our viewers of the rules. Our finalists are back to 0 points. That's right, a clean slate. Each finalist will answer the same 10 questions, and each correct answer is worth 10 points. But here's the catch. While one finalist is competing, the other one is backstage and is unable to hear the questions or answers. Once both finalists have completed their rounds, we'll bring them back together, reveal their answers, and tally up the scores. The finalist with the most points will be crowned today's Culture Check winner. Okay? So our first finalist is ready to go. Tafara, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, question number 1. Which West African nation became the first sub-Saharan colony to gain independence from Britain in 1957?
Liberia.
Which 2018 Marvel film directed by Ryan Coogler shattered box office records with a predominantly black cast?
Black Panther.
True or false? Black Enterprise magazine was founded during the 1920s Harlem Renaissance.
False.
Geled masquerade ceremonies, which honor the spiritual power of elderly women, originated with which West African group?
I don't know. Ghana.
Okay. Which legendary athlete shattered the modern color barrier in Major League Baseball in 1947?
Robinson.
True or false? John Glenn refused to fly his 1962 space mission until Katherine Johnson double-checked the computer's math.
True. Oh, no. Catherine.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Question number 7. Who serves as the high-profile chairperson of the African Union Commission to manage the continent's integration?
I don't know.
Okay, you'll pass. Question 8. Which civil rights organization was co-founded in 1909 by W.E.B. Du Bois and Ida Wells to legally combat segregation?
Civil rights movement.
Okay. Question 9. Which Motown icon broke the label's rigid factory system by gaining full creative control for the album What's Going On?
Marvin Gaye.
Final question. Which country occupies the eastern 2/3 of Hispaniola and shares a border with Haiti?
Dominican Republic.
All right, let's bring out our second finalist. All right, Ebenezer, are you ready?
I hope so. I hope
All right, Tafara did her thing. So now it's your turn. So 10 questions. Let's see how well you do. You ready? Question number 1. Which West African nation became the first sub-Saharan colony to gain independence from Britain in 1957?
Ghana.
Question 2. Which 2018 Marvel film directed by Ryan Coogler shattered box office records with a predominantly black cast?
Black Panther.
True or false? Black Enterprise magazine was founded during the 1920s Harlem Renaissance.
True.
Jalaid masquerade ceremonies, which honor the spiritual power of elderly women, originated with which West African group?
Pass.
Which legendary athlete shattered the modern color barrier in Major League Baseball in 1947?
Jackie Robinson.
True or false? John Glenn refused to fly his 1962 space mission until Katherine Johnson double-checked the computer's math.
True.
Who serves as the high-profile chairperson of the African Union Commission to manage the continent's integration?
Pass.
Which civil rights organization was co-founded in 1909 by W.E.B. Du Bois and Ida B. Wells to legally combat segregation?
NAACP.
Which Motown icon broke the label's rigid factory system by gaining full creative control of the album What's Going On?
Can you repeat that again? Oh, no.
I can't,
Okay.
unfortunately. Which country occupies the eastern two-thirds of Hispaniola and shares a border with Haiti? All right, and that brings us to the end of round 4, the final round. So we're now going to bring out Tefera and then see who is in the lead. Who will be crowned today's Culture Check winner? All right, so our finalists are back. Let's see how they did. We asked, which West African nation became the first sub-Saharan colony to gain independence from Britain in 1957? Tefera, you said Liberia. Ebenezer, you said Ghana. And the correct answer is Ghana. Okay. So here's what you should know. Under the revolutionary leadership of Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana's independence sparked a massive wave of decolonization across the entire African continent throughout the late 1950s and 1960s. What made you think it was Liberia?
I just thought independence, African country, independence.
Yeah. So, Liberia was actually never colonized. It is one of the countries that was never colonized, along with Ethiopia.
Okay.
That's a good history for us. Question number 2. Which 2018 Marvel film directed by Ryan Coogler shattered box office records with a predominantly black cast? Tefera, you said Black Panther. Ebenezer, you said the same, Black Panther, and that was the correct answer. Fairly easy, right? Here's what you should know. Directed by Ryan Coogler and starring the late Chadwick Boseman, the film grossed over $1.3 billion worldwide and fundamentally changed Hollywood assumptions regarding the global commercial power of Black narratives. That was an easy one. All right. Question number 3. We asked, true or false? Black Enterprise magazine was founded during the 1920s Harlem Renaissance. Tefera, you said false. Ebenezer, you said true. And the correct answer is false. Black Enterprise was founded much later, in 1970, by Earl G. Graves Sr. It became the premier financial authority and business manual dedicated entirely to tracking Black-owned corporations and minority wealth. All right, next question, question number 4, I asked. Jalaid masquerade ceremonies which honor the spiritual power of elderly women originated with which West African group? Tefera, you did not give an answer, you passed. Ebenezer, you passed as well. And the correct answer is the Yoruba. Yeah, the Yoruba. Recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage masterpiece, Jalaid dances use intricate carved wooden headpieces in public theater to maintain social harmony and venerate female ancestors. Wow, what a history, right?
Yeah.
So much about it, our history. Okay. Question number 5, I asked, which legendary athlete shattered the modern color barrier in Major League Baseball in 1947? Tefera, you said Jackie Robinson. Ebenezer, you said the same, Jackie Robinson, and that was correct. Jackie Robinson. Robinson faced immense public hostility, racial slurs, and physical threats from opposing teams, but his profound resilience sparked a major desegregation movement across all professional American sports. All right? Remember that history. Question number 6, I asked, true or false? John Glenn refused to fly his 1962 space mission until Katherine Johnson double-checked the computer's math. Tafara, you said true. Ebenezer, you also said true. And the correct answer is true. So 10 points for both of you. Great job. Astronaut John Glenn famously refused to fly to his historic 1962 Friendship 7 mission unless Johnson personally double-checked the electronic computer's orbital questions by hand, trusting her mathematical genius over modern machinery. Imagine that, right? All right, question number 7. Who serves as the high-profile chairperson of the African Union Commission to manage the continent's integration? Tafara, you did not give an answer, and Ebenezer, you passed on that as well. The correct answer is Musa Faki Mahamat. As the chief executive of the AU's operational arm, the chairperson manages complex multilateral strategies ranging from continental public health initiatives to international trade partnerships. A good name to know. Ooh, how are we feeling right now?
Close.
Yeah, close, right? Okay, well, 2 more questions. Question number 8, I asked, which civil rights organization was co-founded by 1909 by W.E.B. Du Bois and Ida B. Wells to legally combat segregation? Tafara, you said civil rights movement. Ooh. What were you thinking there? Did you get the question? You didn't understand the question?
Yeah.
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 Okay. That's okay. Ebenezer, you said NAACP. Okay, and the correct answer was NAACP. The NAACP's Legal Defense Fund weaponized the courtroom against Jim Crow laws, scoring major constitutional victories, including the landmark Brown versus Board of Education ruling. Great. All right, question number 9. Which Motown icon broke the label's rigid factory system by gaining full creative control of the album What's Going On? Tafara, you said Marvin Gaye. Ebenezer, you said nothing. Okay, you passed on that. And the correct answer is Marvin Gaye. Yes. Okay. So that's another 10 point for Tafara. And then our final question, I asked, which country occupies the eastern 2/3 of Hispaniola and shares a border with Haiti? Tafara, you said the Dominican Republic. Ebenezer, you were thinking about it, but you didn't quite get to it. And so you said nothing. And the correct answer is the Dominican Republic. Yes. So we have a winner. The very first winner of the Culture Check game show has been crowned today. It is Miss Tafara. Woo! Give it up. She played a good game. You played a good game. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
I feel really good. I've always dreamed of winning like a game trivia show like that. So it's nice. It's very nice. And thank you for the opportunity,
Oh,
Sandra.
thank you.
This was great. You did awesome.
You played a great game, and we all learned so much from the process. So good job. You now get to come back and play again in the championship game for the opportunity to defend your title and walk away with a big surprise. So we will be seeing Tafara back on the show, but today you are crowned Culture Check winner, everyone. Give it up one more time.
Thank you. Good thing. Thank you.
Ebenezer, you played well as well, but I think a few of the questions really tricked you, didn't they?
Yeah, I just want to know who came up with the questions. We got to go back to the drawing board and
Okay. We'll let our
for the
producer.
most part. Yeah.
We'll let our producer know. But you did well as well. So let's give it up for Ebenezer, right? So Ebe, remember you can come back and play again. Are you coming back?
To be continued.
To be continued. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching Culture Check. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more episodes and let us know in the comments which question or answer surprised you the most from today's show. And if you think you've got what it takes to become a Culture Check winner, we'd love to have you on the show. Complete our casting application for a chance to come right here and play. The link is in the description below. Thank you for watching. I'm Sandra Babu-Boateng. Until next time, know it or get checked. All right.
What's up? It's your girl, Julietta Moi, and I am super excited because we are here with our very first Culture Check winner. Shout out to our girl, Tafera. Girl, look at her. She won. Okay, first of all, we're doing it for the ladies, okay? She stood her own with the boys, and she won gracefully. She looks beautiful. You look stunning. How do you feel, girl? Please let us know how the experience was and all of that.
Well, it was an amazing experience. I feel awesome. It was an incredibly learning experience, learning a lot of education, Black history education. Sandra did a great job with that. So I'm just happy to be here, even happier to be a winner. And I would love to just give a shout out to my family, my husband, my children for being my Jeopardy champions or Jeopardy opponents so that I'm able to get some practice with like the buzzer.
Yes. Amazing. And I know you were saying that this has been something you've always wanted to do, right? Like before you were saying how you love Jeopardy, you love all that. So tell us a little bit about this.
So ever since I was 7 years old, I've been watching Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune with my grandmother. And so it's a near and dear, it's nostalgic to me. Even up until yesterday, I was watching Jeopardy just to kind of like brush up. But I love Jeopardy and it is my dream to be on the show. So this is a great start. And honestly, this feels, I'm sure, just as good as it would have been winning a Jeopardy.
And to be honest, you're actually making history as the first ever winner for the Culture Check. Like, first ever winner. This is iconic, honestly, and I'm so happy that you won. Because listen, the girl, she came with the quiet storm, okay? She was sitting there, she came prepared. She said, don't play with me, okay? Don't play with me. And you look beautiful. You did a great job. And then also for those that are watching who want to be on the show, who might be nervous or feel like they don't know anything, what advice would you give them as well, too?
I would say to just show up as yourself, keep fun the most important thing because it is a lot of fun. I met some incredible people, incredibly smart people, Qua Breezy and Evie. It was a pleasure meeting you. And I just have one last thing to say, if I can, Juliet.
Please.
Who gonna check me, boo?
Y'all better stop playing with her. And like that, we're gonna drop the mic. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the next episode of Culture Check. See you. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Julietta Moi, and we are here with the Culture Check show. Unfortunately, you know, everybody can't be a winner, and unfortunately, we are here with somebody that got eliminated. We are so sorry, tear. But we know you were talking a lot of, like, you know, before you got on, you was really like, I'm a win. So the people want to know, not me, but the people want to know what happened.
It was really about the experience. You know, I didn't want to come in cocky, just confident. A lot of people get those two words confused. You know, you learn something new every day, and I was right there at the threshold, and it was just one question that really just threw me off. That really helped in her benefit. But I'm glad that she won, so, you know, it boosts her morale.
Wow.
You know, that's gentleman features, you know, you let the women have it. And that was where I was really trying to embark on it.
Wow.
And yeah.
Right, okay, so what was the question that you messed up on?
Well, the question had to do something with 2/3 of something, and it's the borderline of another African country. And
You didn't know it.
I don't think you would have either.
Touche.
Yeah, there was like a true and false question that she got that I didn't get, but for the most part, it was really neck and neck throughout.
Right, because you gave it to her, though. Right?
Literally, I said, I think like my day would be better if she won. If I would have won, I feel like it would have been biased because, you know, Sandra, my sister, so I just had to like.
I know what you mean. So you did her a solid, essentially.
Essentially, you said it.
That's gentleman behavior, ladies. You know, that's what you gotta do,
You feel
right?
me?
Like, if you know you're gonna win, you let your opponent win, right? But I don't think that's what the Knicks did, but like they came in hot. You know what I mean?
You see, I'm glad you brought the Knicks because just like the Knicks, I did make a comeback because I was down the whole round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
But you didn't win the ring.
You know what I did win? You know what I did win?
What?
We'll get to that later.
Hey, y'all gotta stay tuned. This is the Culture Check. Listen, this is Culture Check. Okay, you might just get checked, but it looked like you got checked.
I didn't get checked.
You didn't get checked?
I didn't get checked because I'm Nike.
Who? bars. Listen, please let us know your Instagram handle, where people can support you at and all that.
All right, this is your boy, Easy Lives. You can follow me at Easy Lives. It says in the shirt and all, so.
Awesome. And then wait, before we go, please let us know to the people that also want to be on the show, because it is a fun experience. It is a good time. Let us know what your feedback was. What advice would you give anybody that wants to be a contestant?
The advice I would give you guys is to really study. I really came in here for the vibes, for the content, just to really see the flow. But you guys are not like me. A lot of things just doesn't flow in your favor. So I would just say make sure you study, broad horizon, like study all. Because there's some questions there that will just put you in awe. So.
Yeah. Also, and then make sure you guys take some humble pie too before you come on, right? A little humble pie that might help.
Come in confident. Because sometimes you gotta act like you know even when you don't know.
Oh, but it didn't help you.
It helped me because I got to a championship.
But you didn't. Okay. We got, but listen, we all fun and games here. We're all family here at the Culture Check. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace out. Hey!